Imagining that you're a big oak tree, eating up the space. Enjoying basking in this now warm sun. Some people tend to separate the mind and body, and they just think about mental health versus physical health. Whereas I think it's important to bring them together, and they influence one another. And often there can be a disconnection in one way or the other. And it's about finding that release in the mind and body. And so therefore bringing a connection of you as a whole. Imagine that this head is being lifted and carried by this gentle breeze like a leaf. Mind to Move is a relaxation and mindful movement practice that I developed to support mental health and well-being needs. Back in 2015, I was thinking about my own struggle with mental health, particularly depression over a number of years, and I wanted to create a project about it. Firstly, it was to create a dance theatre piece to raise awareness, to tackle the stigma, and then from there it was a case of me thinking I want to also create something, give something that will help people who have that struggle with mental health issues. And then the idea came of firstly thinking for myself like what has helped me with my mental health and to manage my mental health, and movement has been a big part of that. To find release. And so then I thought about relaxation and movement and how can I bring those together. It was very important for me that it was inclusive, so it didn't matter whether you had experience of dance or not. It was very much about different generations coming together under the collective experience of having struggled with mental health and looking for something as a community together to help and to find release together. That's how it kind of started. So there's Mind to Move community class and Mind to Move dancers class. What people can expect when they come into the community class is that it's very easygoing. The focus is on supporting your mental health and well-being and your needs. There's no right or wrong in the class in how you respond. It's very much about you doing what you feel comfortable with doing. The community class starts seated. Try and let go of what's happened in the morning and the lead up to coming here. Begin to bring that focus to your breath. A deep breath in. Relaxation was so important to begin with, is to have that time of letting go of your day, just focusing on the now and in the present. 1, 2. For the class, I invite people to have their eyes closed. It really helps with the focus to get rid of distractions and to focus on the visualization and those sensations. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Begin to imagine that you are sitting on a bench looking out to a lake in front of you. Try and release more and to reflect that calm, to become a mirror of that calm, still water. Feeling the air underneath your arms, allowing your elbows to lift, continuing to be lifted by this breeze. Whilst feeling that rooting through your feet. I think that's really important, finding that anchoring. Using images are really helpful as a source to inspire movement. Imagining that this breeze is beginning to pick up and increase. Allowing your head to also drop as well. Self to turn and play with being moved by that breeze, whilst also exploring the weight.
Julia have a really nice energy. Like as soon as I actually came into the class, I felt like it's relaxing energy.
I would say I experienced a lot of feeling of kind of freedom in my body.
I think I experienced the feeling of relaxation, calmness, self-connection with myself, and I felt like more in love with myself. Because we had our eyes closed, it was like I don't care what others are thinking about me. I was just going with the flow and just doing whatever my body was telling me to do. I think that was the best part because you could be yourself, there and then. and that was beautiful.
The Mind to Move Dancers class is for those with dance experience. It was important to me as well as providing something that is for everybody, but also as a dancer myself and understanding the different needs that dancers have. I wanted to create a Mind to Move class that's specifically for dancers.
It's a very calm practice that Julia leads. It differs from other improvisation classes or guided movement classes. The objective is to achieve a state of rest rather than to achieve training or to improve at something.
It feels really inviting, it feels really safe, I think, in a way that you just start to move and flow with it, and having the guidance underneath just really carries you and then gets to the point where it opens out and you feel a bit more free to kind of explore.
Whether it's for the community class or the dancers class, I talk a lot about the focus on being what it feels like, not what it looks like. It's not important that aesthetics, that's really important for it to be authentic and for people to really connect and discover something new as well, rather than falling into same habits. And that's where also the visualizations come in and adding different layers to help unlock the mind and body, to be genuine and to just respond to what you feel, and being focused on the sensations and that being the drive.
I felt like I was more connected to my body, my thoughts, and I was more in the moment. I felt more focused and I did not think about the problems in my life.
Really powerful. Yeah, I really felt like the after effects for a long time after, just of feeling peace in my mind.
And now I'm feeling very much after the class like I kind of want to listen to my body today and take it slow, figure out what it's needed, not be pushing it.
I don't know of another space for this. A dance class for dancers to practice mindful movement to the ends of relaxation rather than warming up and training.
It's important to be in the present moment, and that is what I really encourage and nurture with Mind to Move, is focusing on the now and remembering the power of letting go to find that release for moving forward in your day and not getting distracted by things that are out within your control.